Imaginers. Scott? Hi. So, you might notice that I'm at a different location for this live stream. I'm not in my office with the fun lights and whatnot that you're probably used to seeing. I am at a different place. And my bonfire. They don't see the bonfire tree. No. So, we're coming to you live from Tel Aviv, from the Imagen offices. Um, we're being offered grapes. Um, we're doing something fun today. Before we dive into everything, please, if you are watching on Facebook, it's very important that if you are going to comment, to please go to chat.restream.io/fb. You only have to do it once forever, and it'll give you the opportunity to see your name when you comment. So that's very important. Please go ahead and do that when you can. And here's an example of why you want to do it. Hello, Nina from Hudson Valley, New York. Fantastic. Thanks for watching. Hello to you as well. Totally going to butcher this name. I'm not even going to try it because I'm going to butcher the name. So I'm not going to attempt it. I apologize. But thank you for watching. Everybody who's watching, please comment, share where you're tuning in from. If you have any questions, please go ahead and you can just comment with those questions as well. In the meantime, Zoe is here with me as well. Zoe, you want to share a little bit about yourself?
Sure. It's so nice to be together because we're normally just chatting on Zoom and Google Meet and all of those different platforms. So finally, in the presence of everyone here. I'm Zoe. I've probably spoken to a lot of you before because I'm the partnerships manager here and the brand manager. Been up to a lot recently with the new branding that some of you hopefully has seen trickling out. There's a new logo, some new colors, and hopefully that will all be updated soon. But then as the partnerships manager, I've also been in touch with, just a lot of photographers helping to spread the word about Imagen.
Yeah.
So, that's me.
Awesome.
I'm also a photographer. So,
and what type of photography do you do?
I do family, newborns, and maternity photography.
The fun stuff.
Lots of babies.
Lots of babies in all sorts of aspects of babies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So how do you start your day or week to prepare your mind for what's about to happen?
Yes.
In your schedule?
What's about to happen?
Yeah.
A busy day.
Yeah.
I usually start my days, if I can, with some yoga, which is pretty much just a fancy term for me stretching, really.
Yeah.
Just 5-10 minutes of stretching out. Because I'm going to be sitting on a chair all day long. I need to get one of those standing desks.
Yes, you do.
Because that will make me more alert in the afternoon. But yeah, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of stretching helps me get into the mindset of work. So yeah.
I should do that in the morning, but I usually do that at stretching at night. I don't
do
do
you?
Yoga,
Yeah.
Stretch
out after sitting all day.
Yeah,
it's probably better than what I do.
my karate instructor is on my case about getting my side splits better so I can kick higher. So
we need to see a kick. Come on, Scott. On live.
Not happening. Okay, so are you gonna hang out?
I'll hang out for a little bit. I might drop off in a sec.
All right.
But,
I think we have somebody waiting to come in and say hello. You want to join us on the comfy couch?
From the middle of it.
Man, this is like a talk show.
This really is. You're doing a good job there.
Jimmy Fallon, you better watch out.
Yay!
Okay.
Hello.
So, who are you?
So my name is Amit Schuster, and I'm the product manager of Imagen. And I'm so happy to be here in this live Q&A.
How long have you been with Imagen at this point?
I'm here for, I think, 2 months.
2 months.
Feels like you've been here since
the start. It definitely feels like you've been here since the start. So explain a little bit about what being a product manager means and how it actually benefits the community.
Okay, so the job of product manager, in different companies, is really connecting the customers with the R&D and making sure that all the user experience is done well and everything works really well. I also talk with some of you, asking about how do you do stuff, workflows. Currently, we're working really, really hard on culling. And that's basically it.
Awesome. I want to wait a little bit before we share what happened in the app today.
Okay.
You're gonna be here for a while,
Yeah,
right?
for
Okay.
sure.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple other additional questions. Fun fact about yourself.
Oh,
Such a hard question.
yeah, it's so hard.
Whenever someone asks me that, I realize how not fun I am.
Mine's an easy answer because I always give the same answer.
Which is what's yours?
It's the karate answer.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that's a fun fact about me is that I really love hobbies. Let's call it like
Mhm.
that. So I love cooking. I play the piano and the guitar. I also love do any kind of art and craft, and that's I just really
Nice.
love
Very
it.
creative, yeah.
And yeah, and I'm switching them and not doing the same thing.
Yeah, you get bored easily with
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
So as a creative person and also a data-driven person, because you've got both, which is very rare.
That's so true.
How do you start your day or week to prepare yourself for everything on your schedule?
So usually I just start my day with a cup of coffee. So that's it.
Comfort. It's comfort.
Yeah, just waking up, making a cup of coffee.
Do you have a normal cup of coffee, black coffee? Or?
Yeah, it's I'm actually using espresso.
Yeah.
I have.
Nice.
So nice.
Any recommended?
I love the arpeggio, the purple ones.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I think it's the also the most popular one, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got another emit now.
We do have another emit.
I'm gonna head out now, but unless you need me,
you can always come back if you want.
I might just mention.
Yeah.
Before leaving.
Go for it.
So just wanted to let you guys know that we're always on the lookout for building our talent profiles. So on our knowledge base, we have a little form that you can fill out if you know anyone or know any photographer that you follow that you would love to see as part of our talent editing styles. So you can fill it out there. We'd love to see some people filling out that form and getting some more talent profiles on our system. So
yeah,
that's everything from me.
We have some people that we're looking into and talking to and hoping that it works out. A lot of styles and RAW and JPEG and all these different things of what you're all asking for. So
so we're currently looking especially for a talent profile that suits people who shoot in JPEG format. I know the majority is shooting RAW, but we have some people coming and looking for a JPEG profile. So yeah, if any of you guys shoot JPEG and have an amazing style, get in touch.
Contact Zoe.
Yeah, so if you go to the knowledge base, that's linked from the homepage of the Imagen site, and then just do a search for talent. You'll see that there's a how do we add more talents? I forgot what the title is called, but basically in there's a form that you can fill out that Zoe will get the information, and then she can dig into it.
Do it.
Yeah. All right.
Bye, Ron.
Bye, Zoe.
Enjoy the rest.
So
next emit.
It's not too often that you have two people with the same first name.
Hi, everyone.
But also,
do you know what is a meet in Hebrew?
I have no idea what it means.
So it's a colleague or a friend.
Okay.
So it is common to have two amites.
Oh.
So you have two colleagues or two friends.
Yeah. Interesting.
So you have two friends here already.
Yeah. So what do you do here?
Okay, so I'm head of customer success department, and we try to give you the best service all of the time. I'm very excited to be in front of the camera. So we basically receive all the emails you send us and try to provide the best solutions as fast as possible. And it's important for me to mention that we are your voice is always heard, and we represent all of the questions and all of the suggestions you provide to the other department in the company, such as the product and the R&D. So please continue to share your feedback. Super important, and help us to be better for you.
Do you want to share how you start your day or week? Prepare for what's ahead?
Yeah, because we have a global team.
Mm-hmm.
I have two little kids, so in the morning I'm taking them to the kindergarten. We do a little walk. When I'm coming back, I'm always texting good morning or evening in our Slack channel, the customer success Slack channel, to see and make sure that everyone is okay, awake, and everything's fine. I'm going back, drink a shake.
Nice.
combination of
Fruit.
and vegetables, and then heading up to the office. I live in Tel Aviv and riding the electrical bike to the office.
I do see you come in with your electric bike battery.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by. Do you wanna,
and one more thing that the team is growing, and we are looking for more photographers to join the team. So we are focusing right now of photographers who speak English and German, French, or Japanese. So if you speak those languages and interested to hear more about this position, please reach out to me or reach out to Scott and he will forward it to me. And yeah, we're here for you and hope to provide and continue to provide great experience and help you to focus on what you love.
Awesome. The guests keep on coming. They keep on coming. This is all you. Come on in.
Next, we have.
So before our next special guest, before we talk to him, you can see up on the screen. We're asking you a question. It's the same question I'm asking everybody who's stopping by. We want to know how you start your day or week to prepare your mind for what you have scheduled. Whatever's on your calendar or in your diary, whatever you call it. Comment and share. We have a special prize we are giving away to a random person who gives an answer to this question. So we're not picking a favorite. We're literally going to put it into a random number generator, and then we will get in touch with the winner. So please comment with the answer to that question that you see up on the screen. Okay. Who are you?
Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Nadav, and I'm the product designer here at Imagen for the last 6 months.
6 months?
6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Even a bit more.
Yeah.
Like yourself, no? Something like that.
I think I came on right before you or right after you. I can't remember, but
yeah, it was the same week, I think.
Yeah. Man, time flies by.
And I love to hear your comment and thoughts so we can improve the product,
I think now is a good time to share what just happened today.
In the new app.
Because you're both here right now.
So maybe
Sure. Let's talk about that. So
I do want to I do want to say that a lot of what you're seeing in the new app, the new design, is because of Nadav.
This guy.
Or majority of it, basically. So if you are happy with the new design, the new look and feel and everything, you can thank him. You can comment.
And also, if not,
if you don't like
happy,
it,
please,
please also let us know.
Yeah. Okay. So what's going on? What happened today?
Okay. So today we released a new update to the Imagen app. So I hope that most of you or all of you already updated the app to the new version. So today we released, I think, the first update, which is not just like fixing bugs and getting things working well. So the first feature that I'm going to talk about is that we added the option to archive projects from the active tab. So
I'm going to pull it up so everybody can see. There's a little design change first as well.
Right.
There's now the new logo.
So we have a new logo, the new Imagen logo. And there's also a new icon for the
AI.
for the Docker.
And all of this is a part of the new brand of Imagen that will be. It's okay for me to say it.
I mean, that's this.
So you're gonna see it in the next few days or week.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Gone is the IAI. It's now just.
So this is a small taste. The logo and the new icons.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As many of you know, like a lot of you send a lot of profiles and some projects you don't want to upload the final edits or you didn't like they're not good enough for that, and you just want to clear up your active tab. So now by clicking on the three dots on the more options menu, you have the option to archive a project, and when you will archive a project, it will immediately move to the archive tab. If you still want to upload a final edit, it's totally possible. Just go to the archive tab, find the project, and then again through the more options, you can find there the option to download the edits or to upload the final edits. So this will help you make your list clearer. So this is just taste of like the new features that's coming. So we have a lot planned. You asked us so many requests. So we said that we have the new logo. We have the archive option, and we also improved a little bit the error messages through uploading a project. So I hope that you won't have an error when uploading a project, but if you will, it will be clearer now to know what caused the error, and it will be easier to talk with support and open some Minta ticket to us so we can help you figure everything out. So these are two small improvements. And
it's worth noting that this manual archiving, since we released the new app a month ago or so, this has been every single day people asking for manual archiving. So this is just an example of we are giving you what you're asking for. So keep the requests coming because
we're waiting for you.
Planner, designer, they're right here and they're ready to keep it coming for you.
So let's just tell you guys how to get a new update. So in order to get a new update, all you need to do is close the app and then reopen it. It might take like a few minutes after you close the app for everything to get updated. You will see the icon getting refreshed, and if that's not working for you and you open the app and you don't see your app updated, so you can just go to Imagen AI website, imagen-ai.com, and then go to the bottom. There on the footer you will find the links to download the app both for Mac and for PC. So make sure you get the latest version with the new Imagen logo.
Yeah.
Okay, Scott. Thank you so much for hosting.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Bye, guys. Enjoy Imagen.
Just don't close it all the way when you leave. Thank you. Okay, so please, for everybody watching, I hope that you're already enjoying this. More surprises coming. More surprise visitors. Please go ahead, comment, share. How do you start your day or week to prepare for what is coming on your calendar, on your diary, on your schedule, whatever you call it. We want to hear from you. So please go ahead, and we're going to have a fun surprise gift for a random answer. Hello.
Hi.
I really feel like Jimmy Fallon, right?
I'm so excited.
This is so funny.
I was looking at the mirror, checking my hair. Really very excited to be here. I'm Abigail. Hi, nice to meet everyone. Head of marketing here at Imagen. Very fun place to be in.
How long have you been here at this point?
Today's celebrating a month.
Really?
It is.
Wow, that really does fly by fast.
Month anniversary.
Yeah. So what is one thing you've learned about photography since joining Imagen?
That it's such a bigger world than I thought. As a non-photographer, I'm one of the few team members who isn't a photographer. And it's such a bigger world. I mean, I'm one of the lucky ones that actually got her wedding pictures a couple of weeks after my wedding. I never imagined how much was behind it. Yeah. Now you're understanding why we exist, because there are the photographers who take 3 months or more to get their work back. Even the photographers that take a week or a day. It's a matter of being able to streamline your process and enjoy editing more and enjoy doing everything else in a much better way. Great. So we're asking everybody this question. So I'm going to ask you: How do you start your day or your week to prepare for what is to come? I don't think I have such a healthy morning routine, to be honest. With a 4-year-old, almost 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old, mornings are quite hectic. But I love my coffee. When my coffee's ready, it doesn't matter what's going on at home. I sit down, I have it 3 minutes. Don't talk to me. Yeah. That's Schuster gave the same answer. Yeah. And it's comfort. It's this consistency, comfort, and quiet is a good way. Even if it's just 3 minutes. Yeah. Sometimes it's all you need. Give me my caffeine and give me my second to wake up properly in the morning. Yeah. Is there anything that you'd like to share with Imaginers of either things that they might expect, places they might see us, people whatever. Is there anything that so many things. I'm not sure what I can say. Much more to expect. Yeah. That's amazing. We're working hard on everything you might expect and haven't dreamed of expecting.
Mhm.
I think that's what I can share at this point.
All right. Well, we got 2 people answering the. We got
In the morning.
one comment from Sam says, "I start my weekend day by meditating and relaxing before I go in for a big
Oh,
job."
wow, that sounds like such a good way of waking
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. We also got a question. Ooh. I know
Let's
we're
see
going to be
my
getting
glasses.
we're going to getting a lot of culling questions. So there's not a lot we can share about culling yet. Hopefully soon we'll have more to share. Question is, will Imagen AI culling be better than Filter Pixel? I really love using Filter Pixel currently. It's going to be different. It's going to be different.
Whether it's going to be better or not, we're letting you decide.
Yeah.
But as always, we are always open and thrilled to get feedback and improve the product for you, for our users. Really excited to share it soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
We're definitely taking an Imagen approach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything we do is with you guys in mind. So that's really all I can say right now to answer that question. Let me bring back.
I'm going to vacate my chair for the next guest.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Scott.
Bye. All right, we got some. Come, sit next to Jimmy Fallon. We also have some remote guests that are going to be coming in very soon too. So I'm excited to get to that too. So who are you?
My name is Nathaniel, and I work in Imagen. And
what do you do for us?
I'm in the backend team.
Mhm.
I'm a software developer, and basically we make everything, the whole data stream between the client to the AI and all the way back. We have a separate team for the actual AI.
Mhm.
That actually do the edit for
Right.
you.
Right. Yeah. So you're handling the back and forth in between, behind the scenes stuff. Not necessarily what's happening on the server, not necessarily what's happening in the app, but everything in between.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we have our own servers, and we have the AI model that the AI team gives us, and we just do everything in between.
Mm. Is there a fun fact about yourself that you would like to share?
I don't know if it's such a fun fact.
Okay.
I graduated college when I was 19 years old.
Wow.
Before my military service.
Wow.
So, yeah.
How'd you do that?
Well, I did it during high school. Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah,
That's
thank
impressive.
you. I hope it's fun.
That's fun.
That's
yeah.
fun,
Yeah. That's a neat thing. And how do you start your day or your week to prepare your mind for everything to come?
Well, every day we have a morning meeting for the whole team.
Mhm.
And we discuss everything we did yesterday and what I'm planning to do today, and whether or not I have some problems that I need help with. And of course, this whole meeting is after the morning coffee.
Of course. Coffee at Imagen is very important, as you might see that trend. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to share with Imaginers before you get back to your day?
Maybe another fun fact.
Sure.
I had no idea that editing is such a hard work before I came here, and I learned that most photographers are actually editors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we help them be more of photographers.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for stopping by. All right. Let's see. Who do we have next that wants to say hello? Anna, are you still here? Nope, I don't see her in there. She might have had to sign off. Okay. We have Gil coming at some point. Daniel, you're ready. I'm going to bring you on. Hold on. Hello.
Hello.
So, This feels like when the pandemic started and all the talk show hosts started doing their virtual conversations and interviews. That's what I feel like now. So I went from the couch to virtual. This is
the first. Happy to be the one in the bubble.
and you're only the first because you were the first on the live stream thing. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just going in order. Not picking favorites.
One feels special. Don't worry about it.
So, tell us who are you? What do you do for Imagen?
So I'm Daniel from Tel Aviv, and I'm actually head of AI in Imagen. And Tanel just talked about the AI team bringing the models and all the algorithms to the backend. So this is what my team does. We listen to all the stuff you ask for, mainly through Amit and Adav and other people at the company, and we sit and figure out how to make them a reality. So culling and all other fun stuff that I'm not sure I can talk about or how much is known for are things that we're working very hard on bringing to life.
So, as somebody who's on the AI team, what is one thing that you've learned about photography since joining Imagen?
Well, everything.
Of course.
Not everything about photography. Everything I know about photography, I learned during my short stint at Imagen.
Mhm.
I knew, I hope, a decent amount about AI, but very little about photography. So a lot of the things that our algorithm does and why white balance is important and why exposure matters and how cameras work is everything that I learned here, and I'm loving it. And also how big of a problem the editing part of photography is. Like
Mhm.
Mateo mentioned, is something I had no idea about, and it kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
It's very rewarding to know that we're fixing a real issue for you guys.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the sheer volume of parameters beyond the ones that we're currently supporting is still a
Exactly.
giant factor.
There's a lot more than we can do, and we're
Yeah.
working on
Yeah.
doing.
Very exciting. Very exciting. So how do you start your day or week to prepare your mind for everything to come?
So first thing I do in the morning is walk my dog, which is
Mhm.
mainly good for her, but also kind of good for me. Get out a little bit out of the house first thing in the morning. And people mention coffee, and as you said, coffee is very important to everybody in Imagine. I think I'm the biggest coffee guy here. I just bought a very expensive machine, and it's a whole thing for me. It's a
Mhm.
whole trying out different coffees and making it into a ritual.
I just noticed that you're wearing I can only see the top of the head, Breaking
Yeah,
Bad
I'm
t-shirt.
going to do that. Yeah, so
That was one of my favorite shows when it was on. I love that show. Do you watch the spin-off? The
I did not watch the spin-off, but
yeah.
it's on a very, very long list of things I need to watch.
Yeah. Awesome. Anything you like to share with the managers before you get back to your day?
So, as everybody here said, although I'm not the one who actually communicates to you directly, but
Mhm.
the things that you say are what dictates what my team will work on next. So it's very important for us to hear from you what kind of pain points you have, what things you think are missing from the product, and what will make your workflow better.
Awesome. Thank you very much for hopping in, and
Thing.
I think I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Awesome.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye. Okay, we've got some more guests that want to hop in. Yaren and Lewis, your cameras are off. If you are still ready to come in, please just turn your cameras on so I know. For now, I'm gonna jump to Sam because Sam, your camera is on. So Sam, I can't hear you. I don't know if you're muted, but I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I see you, but I can't hear you. Maybe check the like the audio settings in the gear, like the little gear icon. Nope, still can't hear you. Oh, say something now. I think I heard you. Nope. No, it went away. Why don't you try hopping out and coming back? Okay. Hello. Another guest.
Hi everyone.
So who are you and what do you do at Imagen?
Okay. So I'm Gil. I arrived like 2 weeks ago, and my position is data analyst. Basically, what I'm trying to do is to modify processes for the company. To be a better, to provide a better product, to look at the users, etc.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you haven't been here too long, so I'm not going to ask you too many questions photography related. So I'm just going to ask you, how do you start your day or week to prepare for what's to come on your calendar?
So basically, it's we're building it right now. Not really sure, but I know that it's a lot of work to do. Yeah, and I'm, it's like been like 1 week, so I'm super excited. Yeah, hope to provide value as
I'm sure you
SAP.
will. Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Sam, I'm bringing you back in. Let's see what happens. Hi, Sam.
Hello?
Hey! There's your voice.
Hi. I'm a global ambassador for.
So your audio is very
still going.
Your audio is very delayed. So from your voice, I hear you, but it's delayed. So if I cut you off, it's not on purpose.
Lots of nodding.
What time is it there for you? Because you are always awake at all hours of the day.
It's in the evening.
Okay. You are a photographer first and foremost. Share what do you do? Tell us a little bit more about your photography part of your life.
So I'm a wedding photographer. I do lifestyles. I also photography career as a subcontractor for many other wedding companies, rather than working for myself. Paid associate primary, which I found very good because kids, it gave me the time where I could beautiful enjoyment of taking all the photos and just handing it over. My kids are bigger. Now I have my own photos, and this is how I realized I do really hard and not actually the. So imagine I can do both, and I love.
And we love having you as part of the team, and we love working with you, and you bring great smiles to us every day with your enthusiasm for it all. So I can't wait till we get to finally meet in person, because that's going to be fun.
You need to come to the kangaroos and the wombats and the.
I would love to come to Australia, hopefully one day soon. How do you start your day or your week to prepare your mind for everything to come?
So how I usually I have acquired this superpower thing, which our company it helps me plot down in a task list, and then also imagine coffee is a very big thing. coffee. I also share my mind with a list of eat during my week. Really big love of mine. I love. Usually, it's me. If on my Facebook, you'll see that you see posted on my Facebook. It's food.
It's amazing. Yeah, staying super organized, preparing ahead of time. That's a lot of stuff that my wife and I do because we have very different schedules. And so we try to prepare like food for the entire week, over the weekend so that we don't have to do the kids' routine each and every morning. We're ready to go. So that definitely takes a lot of the weight off your shoulders for that week. So.
Yeah. So that you feed your family and just takes the pressure off when you actually trying to also if you love great joy in planning what I want to eat.
For sure. All right. I'm going to take you off, Sam. It's been great chatting. I'm going to get to the next person. Thank you so much, and we'll talk soon. I'm going to bring Nadav. I'm going to bring you on. Yes, we have two Nadavs as well. Hello.
Hi, Scott, and all the Imaginers watching.
So a lot of you watching, either live or the replay, have probably talked to Nadav at some point.
Probably.
Nadav, who are you and what do you do for Imagen?
Well, in Imagen, as an employee, I will talk about my past with Imagen. I am working with the customer success team, and basically what I do most of the day is try to help our lovely photographers to be successful with Imagen and to get the best results possible. And I think what guides me is that I know the power that Imagen have. I mean, for photographers who can make a successful AI profile, I know because I was a customer before, so I know the benefits that it can do to everyone's life. And it's so painful. I mean, I'm a photographer for almost 12 years. And editing, like at the beginning, it's very, very fun. It's very nice. You like it very much to find your style. And at some point, it becomes a pain and a tedious task. And I'm just happy to help our customers be successful and get their life back, basically.
And you do a fantastic job at that, of course. So, I
hope so.
And so, by the way, I'm currently using your monitor, so I have to put it back after this.
You better.
How do you? You know what? I'm going to ask you the fun fact. What's a fun fact about yourself that everybody can learn about?
Well, let me think about it. I think, I mean, it's not like a fun fact about me, but I like it that on the Imagen user base, I'm number 3 after our 2 founders. And that's like when I found it out, when I started working for Imagen, I was like thinking that was simply meant to be. You know, it's like I fit into my place, and that's like a fun fact about me and Imagen. I think a fun fact about me, maybe that's a fun fact. I used one time when I was like 15 years ago, I hiked through the entire Israel by foot.
That's
very
cool.
And everyone who's watching, you should come and do it because Israel is beautiful.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. How long did that take you?
53 days.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, it was an amazing journey.
Regarding you being the third customer of Imagen, I think we could say you're probably the second, because the first would have been Nitsan, who the software was originally created for.
Oh,
So you were probably the second.
I got a promotion. Yeah.
So what is something you do to start your day or week to prepare your mind for what you have to come?
Well, I really, coffee, like that's the main thing, and that's like the thing that everybody talked about. But I think mainly, like, I think the important fact for everyone is when you love what you do, then everything is much easier. And like waking up in the morning and everything, like I usually get up to my little daughter screaming, "Daddy, Daddy!" She's calling me. She's 2 years old. She still can't leave her bed alone, and that's the way I start my morning. And then the hectic morning or routine, food, getting the kids ready, and actually the first thing when I open my computer is uh, making myself a cup of coffee and relaxing into the day's work.
Yeah, I find it very comforting to sit there with either a cup of tea or coffee and look at the calendar and actually see, like, okay, here's how, how many meetings I have to do, or what else, do I have a live scheduled?
Yeah, like prepare yourself
Yeah,
mentally.
yeah. Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you, Nadav, for hopping in, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We only met. This is the only way we saw each other by until
I know.
tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It is. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
All right. Louis, you ready? You ready? I'm bringing you in. Here we go. Hello there. Can you hear?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Well, hello there.
How's it going?
Great.
Yeah.
Good morning for me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You can ask me that question because I am actually starting
in the
my
morning.
day. Yes.
So before we get there, please introduce yourself. Share what you do at Imagen. Yeah.
Well, my name is Luis. I'm from Mexico. I'm in Mexico. And what do I do in Imagen? Kind of what Nadav does, but well, I'm just starting. I'm kind of new. I'm new in Imagen. I work in the customer service. So what I do, I help Imaginers. I help the users to have a better experience, to troubleshoot their issues, to find a way with any kind of problem they have, and that's a very, very great thing that I really enjoy to find out how to help them with their issues, with their problems.
Yeah, and like Nadav, you are also a photographer.
Oh yeah, I am a photographer.
So we like to hire, customer support members that truly understand photography and photographers as well. So share a little bit about what photography do you do, and all that fun stuff.
Well, basically, I am a wedding photographer. That's so I perfectly understand what this tool, the power of this tool, and what it can do. Because exactly as Nadab said, at the beginning is exciting. The culling process, the editing process, when you find all these Lightroom tools. When I find Lightroom for the first time, my first event, when I didn't know Lightroom, I did it with Photoshop. one by one. Yes.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, I did it one by one because that's the tool I knew. So I one by
Yeah.
one, I just edited one by one, and I said, "Oh," and I was so proud. So when I found Lightroom, I was
Mhm.
so excited. I wanted to use it, and it was great. And yes, at first it's great, but when you have one event and another event and another event, and you have 2,000 from photos from your camera and 2,000 from the other photographer, and then you say, "Oh my god," it starts to become tedious, to become and to become too much work, and you have other things to do, other events to and the work starts to accumulate.
Mm-hmm.
So uh like Homer Simpson in one of the episodes said, "Can't someone else do it?" Do you
Right.
remember?
Mhm.
Can someone else do it? And it becomes like a you know like a gimmick. And then
Right.
and it says, "Can someone else do it?" Well, now you have someone else to do it. Well, not
Yeah.
someone, but someone, yeah. And it's great because it's someone, that someone is you, but not you.
Yeah.
And so yeah, yeah,
It's the photographer, but at the same time, it's all the people that have been sitting here or sitting, on the screen remotely, that all of the passion that each of us have in our different roles go into making Imagine what it is, right? Um,
yeah,
the passion in the AI, the passion in making sure that the data is going back and forth appropriately, the data behind the new look and feel of the brand and the app, all of it uh, makes it this incredible
yeah,
thing. So, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, as a photographer, I deeply understand, and it's cool because when I talk to the customers, I understand them because I am one of them. I've been
Yep.
there.
Yep.
And I am there sometimes because I use the app, I use the program, and sometimes I get stuck on some things, and I say, okay, these I know what it is. I know
Mm.
what it is, and I know what it is to. I understand it perfectly. I'm a wedding
Good.
photographer, and I like also the portrait photography,
Mm.
and I also move. I also do some kind of filmmaking too. I'll share
Nice.
with you some of my work someday.
Awesome. I've got a unique question that I haven't asked anybody else, and it's only
Oh my god!
because I had you know this, but because we had a conversation about this. My wife and I got married in Mexico,
Ah,
um,
okay.
and we witnessed something that I've never seen before. And I'm curious, before I share that story, what is the weirdest thing you have seen at a wedding in Mexico that you photographed?
The weirdest thing at a wedding in Mexico.
Or the most something
I,
unusual that you
I
wouldn't
have it. I
expect?
have it.
Okay.
I have the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have it. I have I have seen. Okay, there are gonna be two things very quick. I think what the first one that comes to my mind is the smallest wedding
Hmm.
I've ever photographed. It's a very small wedding,
Hmm.
uh, but it was planned like if it was a big wedding. You know,
Okay.
it was yeah. It was on the beach, on a hotel, with wedding planner, with everything, with with menu, with everything planned on the beach, tables, everything. But
Hmm.
12 guests, 12, only two tables. There was yeah. It was weird. The the
Yeah.
the the it was only like the family of the bride,
Hmm.
because she told me, uh the family of the groom, they don't like her. They weren't they
They didn't
didn't agree
support
of
the
they
marriage.
didn't yeah, they didn't support the marriage. So they
Wow.
say we're not coming. But on the other side, they loved. So it was so weird. It was like the whole thing for the wedding, the whole thing, but only 2 tables.
Yeah, that's
Like it was like a mini wedding,
yeah.
12 guests, and only the family of and it was like small, but in a big way. That
Yeah.
was a weird thing. And the
That is
other
weird.
weird thing is, I'll make it fast. I make it fast. I worked as a photographer for
Mhm.
for a company that did paintings for weddings. I don't know if you know about it. You should maybe
Yes,
know that.
yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there are companies that you can hire if you have a lot of money, and you, besides everything else, you want to do a painting. But the painting is done during the wedding. So you hire a painter, and the painter is there painting the wedding, and you are, and everybody's seeing, oh yeah. So they need a photographer that works with the painter, because they decide what is going to be the scene. Oh, the scene is going to be the bride in the room, going out, whatever. This time, the wedding was almost like this bit. The mother with his son. I mean, the mother was so inside the wedding, but so the main scene was the son with the mother dancing. That was the main scene of the painting, not the bride. No, 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 no. So that was the main scene,
That is
and
so
they
weird.
started doing, yeah. It was something. So that was the main scene. The main scene was when the groom was dancing with his mother. Okay, and then the other guests, including the bride, around. That was the main scene. So, and when the painting was almost finished, the mother came close and said, I mean, the bride was the mother, the son, and the bride was just aside. And the
Mhm.
mother came and said, uh, no, she's too close. Please move her aside. Yeah. So in a painting. So the
Yeah,
painter
yeah,
had to,
yeah.
redo all the painting, and put her, like, yeah, put her aside. Those are, yeah, there were
Um,
things.
so the story the story I was going to share is not as weird as that. When so the night before my wife and I got married, in the same resort, at the same location at the resort. Um, as soon as they got married on the beach in the same spot that my wife and I got married. So the night before, it was extremely hot and humid. They got married
Where
July 1st. I got
where
married July
where
2nd
where
in
did you
Riviera
get married?
Maya.
I remember.
Riviera Maya.
Okay,
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful.
So yeah, so it's very hot and humid. The entire wedding party starts walking to where the reception was, and the entire wedding party jumped into the pool right after the
Yeah,
ceremony was done.
yeah,
The bride and groom in their, the wedding gown and
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
tuxes and everything, they were so, I guess, sweaty that they said, screw it, and they
yeah.
all jumped into the pool together. So that was, like, you'd think, okay, we'll do it after all the photos and stuff. No, they did it.
No, no, no. They did it in the middle of the. Yeah,
Yeah, in between the ceremony and the reception. So
yeah. It's
that was
Mexico.
weird.
Woo!
Painting is
Oh my
weirder.
god.
Painting is weirder.
Yeah. No, no. But yeah, it's weird. Yeah. I mean, it's not normal. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Um, so before we say goodbye to you, how do
Yeah.
you start your day or week to prepare your mind for what is to come
Um. All my day starts with a coffee here.
with a coffee?
Yeah. This is my cup.
Awesome.
A coffee,
Um,
and feeding my cats, because I have some cats that we have rescued, and my house is full of cats. With my cats, a cup of coffee, and starting my computer. That's my day. That's how I start my day.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. It was very pleasant.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk
to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
All right. We are going to be wrapping this up. We had a lot of fun special guests. I don't know if anybody else is popping in. So before I close up, just in case somebody does, I'll give a couple more minutes just in case somebody else pops in. But there are a few of you watching. We are giving a special prize to someone who comments sharing how you start your day or week to prepare your mind for what you have on your calendar, on your schedule, on your diary, whatever you call it. We think this is an important topic. We at Imagen are very much in it to help you make your job easier, to make your life easier, to help your workflows, to help you focus on what you love. And so mental health is important to us. And so we think this topic is something that, we would love to hear from you on. So with that, there's no other comments. So when this live ends, you can still comment and share. I would love it if you would, in the replay, if you would still comment and share your answers to that question, because we are so curious about what you do. And it could be something as simple as coffee. And that is perfectly fine. No, I don't think anybody else is coming in. That's okay. So I am going to wrap it up right here. Thank you, everybody who watched live. Thank you, everybody, for watching the replay. Please be sure to pre-submit your questions for the next live stream. Luis is asking how I start my day. Okay. I will share that before I wrap it up. So when I am home, I prepare my kids for school every morning. My wife is a teacher, and she has to get to work very early. So I do all the preparation. I get her lunch ready. I get the kids ready, get the kids dressed, get the kids to school. I have to do all that. Beforehand, I am, or while I'm doing it, I am drinking my tea and coffee. No one's awake, so I am doing that. And I have, I mentioned this to Nadav, but I have my calendar open, seeing what I have to do, relaxing with my coffee or tea, depending on what I'm in the mood for. And I will even put on relaxing music. And if you have not heard of Appleseed Cast, if you have not heard of Tristeza, those are some of the more ambient, Sigur Rós, more ambient music that I'll listen to in the mornings to get the day off on a relaxing, mellow, calm way. And once the kids are up, and that's when the chaos starts for the morning routine for them. So after that, once the school stuff is done, I go to my office and hop into meetings, answer emails, hop into the work chat, and do everything I need to there. So quiet time is good time for my mornings, but it's usually not too quiet for too long. So yeah, if you have any questions for the next live stream, you can pre-submit your questions at the link that you see up on the screen. It'll also be in the comments and whatnot, the description for the live stream. You can always pre-submit your questions for the next live stream, but be sure to also answer this question. We want to hear from you. Thank you, everybody, for watching live. Thank you for watching the replay, and we'll see you hopefully next week in the next live stream.